for the work that matters. The deep, difficult, meaningful work that will for the work that matters. The deep, difficult, meaningful work that will change your career, your mind, your life. You take a deep breath. You begin. 5 minutes in, a phantom vibration. You ignore it. 10 minutes, a thought. Did I reply to that email? You push it away. 15 minutes, a genuine physical itch to just check, to peek, to see. You hold firm, but then a moment of weakness, a microsecond of doubt in your own plan. Your hand moves, almost on its own, a swipe, a tap. The screen floods with colors, with numbers, with other people's lives and demands. And just like that, the spell is broken. The deep, quiet pool of concentration you were slowly filling with your thoughts is shattered by a digital stone. An hour later, you're slumped in your chair, mentally exhausted, having scrolled through miles of content, having answered a dozen trivial messages, your brain humming with a shallow, anxious buzz. The book is unread. The document is blank. The 2 hours are gone, and you feel a quiet, profound sense of loss, not just of time, but of your own potential. This isn't a personal failing. This is a neurological hijacking, orchestrated by the most sophisticated persuasion engine ever placed in human hands. Your phone isn't just a tool. It is, by design, a deep work annihilation device. And to win your mind back, you need to understand that you are not fighting a habit. You are fighting a trillion-dollar industry built to exploit the very wiring of your primal brain. This is the unseen war for your attention. This is why your phone is systematically killing your ability to do deep work. And more importantly, this is the precise tactical manual for how to seize your cognitive sovereignty back. Part 1. The Architecture of Addiction: How Your Phone Hacks Your Brain. To understand why deep work fails, you must first understand why the phone succeeds. It operates on a level deeper than convenience. It operates on the level of neurochemistry. First, the variable reward schedule. This is the master key. When you pull to refresh your email, your social media feed, your news app, you are playing the world's most potent slot machine. Sometimes you get a jackpot, an exciting email, a like on your post, a shocking headline. Most times, you get nothing. This unpredictability is crucial. Your brain's dopamine system is not wired for reward, but for the anticipation of reward. The unpredictable maybe is far more addictive than a predictable payoff. Every time you pick up your phone to check, you are feeding this loop, reinforcing the neural pathway that says, seeking novelty on this device is a high-priority survival activity. Your deep work, which offers delayed, certain, but distant reward, cannot compete with this neurological fireworks display. Second, the zone of social validation. Your phone is a portal to the tribe. Likes, comments, shares, and even the red receipt are modern, quantified versions of social approval and threat detection. When you post something and check for responses, you are essentially a hunter-gatherer scanning the campfire for signs of acceptance or ostracism. The amygdala, your brain's threat center, is lightly engaged. Is that person angry at me? Did they like my idea? This social vigilance is exhausting and pulls you completely out of the state of solitary deep contemplation required for profound work. Your phone keeps you perpetually in the social arena, a state antithetical to the monastic cell of deep focus. Third, the illusion of urgency and the fear of missing out, FOMO. Notifications are designed to mimic environmental alarms. The ping, the buzz, the red badge. These are digital versions of a twig snapping in the forest. They trigger a low-grade fight-or-flight response, a shot of cortisol and adrenaline, pulling your attention away from your internal world to scan for external danger. The urgency of a text message is neurologically similar to the urgency of a predator's approach. You are constantly being pulled from the deep, slow time of creation into the shallow, reactive time of emergency management. There is no emergency, but your brain, tricked by the design, doesn't know that. Fourth, the fragmentation of attention and the rise of cognitive Swiss cheese. Deep work requires what psychologists call cognitive continuity, a single unbroken train of thought that can build complexity over time. Your phone is a continuity destroyer. Research shows that even the mere presence of a smartphone face down on your desk reduces your available cognitive capacity, a phenomenon called brain drain. Part of your mind is perpetually monitoring the device, wondering if something is happening. This is like trying to write a symphony while a toddler is napping in the next room. A part of you is always listening for a cry. Every notification, every glance creates attentional residue, where a part of your focus remains stuck on the previous context. After a day of phone fragmentation, your mind isn't tired from thinking, it's exhausted from switching. It becomes like Swiss cheese, full of holes, unable to hold a complex thought. Part: the 3 stages of deep work. Death: how the kill chain works. The phone doesn't just distract you during deep work. It prevents you from ever entering the state in the first place. It operates a 3-stage kill chain. Stage 1, the sabotage of intention. Before you begin, you decide, after this coffee I'll work for 2 hours. But first, a quick check. You open your phone. The algorithm engineered to maximize time on device serves you a compelling rabbit hole. A work-related article that leads to a commentator's tweet, which leads to a controversy, which leads to checking your own mentions. 20 minutes later, you're emotionally agitated, intellectually scattered, and you're priming time. The quiet mental preparation for deep work has been spent in shallow reactivity. You sit down to work not from a place of calm intention, but from a place of digital hangover. Your baseline state is now anxiety, not focus. Stage 2, the destruction of immersion. The fragile first 20 minutes. Entering a state of deep work is like descending into a deep dive. The first 10-20 minutes are a critical period of immersion, where you're fighting through initial resistance